Hello and welcome to another edition of Medical Technology Today. I'm your host, Eddie Deal. I'm the Intellectual Property Marketing Manager in the Office of Technology Development at the Medical College of Wisconsin. I am joined today by Dr. Johnathan Ebben. Johnathan is a student at the Medical College of Wisconsin. He recently received his PhD. I was at his thesis defense. But he is in the medical scientist training program, so he is now finishing 2 years of medical school. So he will leave MCW with a medical degree and with a PhD. So welcome, Johnathan. Johnathan is here with his company, NanoRed Biotechnology, and the company just became one of the winners of the Nanotechnology Startup Challenge in cancer. And he also won an Innovation Excellence Award with his company. So Johnathan, thank you for coming. Please tell us a little bit about your company.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me, Eddie. It's a privilege to be here with you today. So NanoRed Biotechnology is a company that we started. It's a couple of students from MCW, postdocs from MCW, postdocs from the Blood Research Institute, and a postdoc from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. We all got together and built this company around what we thought is just an incredible idea to change the way that we treat and approach cancers right now. So one of the big problems with cancer therapy is that they're really toxic, and for a lot of patients, they don't work. They don't provide good outcomes. And there are a lot of potential immunotherapies, which is really the next generation of cancer therapy and treatment, that are sitting on the shelf, which aren't accessible to patients, aren't accessible to physicians, because there's toxicity issues. So if we can find a better way to deliver those therapies and to deliver the therapies that we already have for cancer, we can make them more effective, and we can decrease the toxicity to patients. So we can give patients better, longer lives with fewer side effects. So we have a delivery platform which can release those agents right in the tumor microenvironment that we think will change the way that we approach the treatment of cancer.
Very exciting science. So what was the contest that you and your company and your teammates just won?
So this is a contest that the National Institutes of Health and the Center for Advancing Innovation put together. Basically what they do is NIH has thousands of inventions which have been paid for with hundreds of millions of dollars in taxpayer money, which are sitting on the shelf just waiting for someone to take it that last mile so that it gets to patients and ultimately benefits people that we see in our clinics every day. So this competition was an opportunity. They opened it up to the world. There were 28 different teams from countries all over the world that competed to see who could develop the best business plan to take this technology, which they identified as something that could change the way we approach cancer, out into the clinic and take that final step to actually make this a reality for people.
Great. So the investment's already been made, the technology is there, and your company wants to bring it across the finish line.
That's right. So, having been part of this contest and having won the contest, it's just an incredibly humbling experience for NIH to have that level of confidence in us, for a panel of venture capitalists that were judging the competition, and for others in the biotech industry, major pharma, to have chosen our company to do this is really just incredibly humbling and amazing feeling.
Well, and you're still a student, and you were a student when this all started. You're a young guy, as are all of your teammates. So you're a student inventor. You aren't just part of a laboratory that's creating this intellectual property. You're actually one of the inventors, and you're driving the equation. What does it feel to be a young student inventor here at the Medical College of Wisconsin?
Yeah, it's really hard to describe the feeling. I mean, what a privilege. I chose to do an MD and a PhD because I knew that I wanted to work with patients, that I wanted to work with science, but in my career I want more than that. I want to be able to take something from the lab to patients, take it that last mile, because when we live in a country where we know that 1 in 2 American men are going to be diagnosed with cancer, 1 in 3 American women are going to be diagnosed with cancer, we've all known someone, we've all seen someone, we've seen what that suffering looks like, and the options that we have just are not sufficient for patients. So we need a generation of people to answer the call to make it better. And so the ability to do the medical training, the ability to do the scientific training, and then to work with a talented group of people at NanoRed to bring a new technology all the way to the clinic I couldn't have imagined, doing something like that when I started here, but it's been an incredible experience.
Well, this is an inspiring story to people at MCW and particularly to students. So thank you for coming in today. I'm going to let you get back to work. Some of your colleagues have agreed to come in and talk about different parts of the company and different aspects of the contest, but we hope to see you again in the future. So
Absolutely.
Thank you, Johnathan.
Thank you, Eddie. It's been a pleasure.
And all the best to you.
Thank you. You too.